Hey there, guys. Welcome to part 3 of Life is Strange Episode 1 playthrough. We left off, some really atmospheric music was playing, and we were walking down a hallway, about to get descriptions on all the students to just kind of give you guys some more insight into the world of Life is Strange. If you haven't checked out parts 1 or 2 yet, I recommend you go do that, just so you understand what's going on, although not a lot happened in there, other than me just explaining a few things about the game and the world, a few qualms that I've had with it, and, the positives, which there are a lot of positives in this game. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Let's see if we can get descriptions on. Yes, we can.
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria. I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
So, you guys probably saw Victoria in the last video. These two are like Victoria's posse, if you will. So these are like, the popular snobby girls. A few cliches in here, but, anybody who's gone to actual high school knows these things, these cliques do kind of form in a few high schools.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Evan doesn't have a lot of dialogue options just yet, but I think he might play a bigger role later on, and he's kind of a cool guy.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Alyssa, nerdy, loner kind of girl. I don't know why Evan is staying in front of her, because they're clearly not talking, and they don't really talk throughout the episode or next episode either.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin.
Dana and Justin, more, minor characters, but they appear a bit.
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Stella is a extremely minor character. I think I've only seen her in 2 or 3 scenes.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Brooke is, I don't really know. She's kind of building up in appearances a bit, so she might become a bigger deal later.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
This guy, I haven't even, 2 of these guys actually, the 2 in the red jackets, I haven't seen them at all throughout the game except for this part.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Daniel's another minor character, but he pops up a few times. You got some dialogue trees with him.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
And another minor character here, Hayden.
There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple. Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
Zachary and Juliet, they have a little bit of an arc in this episode, and I think we'll probably see more of them in later episodes.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Trevor is mostly a side character, but he appears in a bigger capacity a little bit.
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
That's a thing. You don't see too many teachers. Miss Grant and Mr. Jefferson are, I believe, the only 2 teachers I've seen so far. And keep in mind that I did complete the 2nd episode.
Samuel is such a weirdo, but I kind of like that about him.
Weirdo is understating what Samuel is. He is... we'll come back to him at a later date. Is that Hayden? Yeah. So that's pretty much everybody in the hallway, but it gives you a good introduction to the world, and I think that this hallway scene was very well done.
To all of you, American girls in the movie.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown, except for me.
Okay.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
So there's not much to do in this opening. Things will start picking up in a second, as you'll see.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it. When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
I do want to say that this game does rely on a few, ex machinas, such as Butterfly Ex Machina. It gets me out of the main hallway of the bathroom and into this corner where, nobody will see me if somebody walks in. How convenient. But it's not that bad with its Ex Machinas, luckily.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
You didn't count to 3, dude.
So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa. What the fuck?
So this is where things start
How can
getting
that be?
interesting.
I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory
heard this lecture.
From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why are
I thought this was a cool way to show your abilities while maintaining the classroom setting. You can go ahead and rewind your camera breaking without ever getting up from your desk, so it doesn't require some big, open tutorial to explain to you the fundamentals of rewinding time.
Can you give me
I
an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured
a
the human
human
condition in
time
black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images.
We're just kind of retracing our steps here to try and make things happen the same way that they did
Jefferson asked
before.
me a question. If he does again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this is
has
for
taken
real.
what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Okay, so we'll try to convince the teacher that we have to go take a shit in the next episode.